never met an entrepreneur that didn't have someone who really served as their mentor, that knew more than they did, and that were willing to really help them through some of those processes. So maybe you can talk about somebody who's a mentor to you, and then also how you found that mentor, and if you have some recommendations for if somebody doesn't know somebody that could serve as that mentor, how might they go about finding someone and asking that person to help them out?
So, it's funny because I just thought about this a couple months ago in a tribal newspaper that asked me who my mentor was. So I know exactly who that was. And for me, being in the industry, I started off tying rebar for a residential house. That's how I got started in construction. First day I was tying rebar in pouring down rain. And that day I was like, this is something I don't want to do. I don't want to do this the rest of my life. I know that for sure. And so the progress for me was, being an apprentice, being a journeyman, becoming a project engineer and then a project manager, and now running the company. And so when I think about a mentor, I think about someone who gave me opportunity, who said, you know what, I believe in you, I know that you're going to do good things, go out and challenge yourself. And I failed on multiple different levels, but they understood that failing was part of that growth process for me and also for their company. And so George Schuchart with Schuchart Construction was a mentor of mine. And then I worked for a company called Bean Builders out of Seattle. And it wasn't so much a one-on-one mentorship, but it was just these leaders of these companies that inspired employees to go out and challenge themselves. And since then, I've reached out to them, and we do talk more about the business and the construction. And I knew from, in asking them to become a mentor of mine, I knew that they wouldn't say no, because I remember them from the days I worked for them, that they were willing to open up those doors for me. So that was extremely helpful.